In 2022, researchers uncovered a jarring statistic. Nearly 40% of Americans earning over $100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. We tend to assume financial struggle is strictly a math problem, a lack of cash coming in. But at this income bracket, the math works. The failure lies in an inability to actually retain the money being earned. To understand why this happens, we have to look at the textbook cases of sudden, massive wealth. Take lottery winners and professional athletes. Within just a few years of retirement, an estimated 60% of former NBA players and nearly 78% of former NFL players face severe financial distress or outright bankruptcy. You don't make it to the top 0.1% of professional sports without immense discipline. What causes these fortunes to evaporate is a complete lack of psychological infrastructure for handling a new, massive level of wealth. That exact same psychological failure, just scaled down, is quietly running in the bank account of the mid-level professional who just got a promotion and somehow still feels broke. Psychologists call this first mechanism the hedonic treadmill. When you achieve a new level of success, your baseline expectations automatically step up to match it. Take a look at this graph plotting income against comfort. When your income jumps by 20%, the comfort threshold, what used to feel like a luxury but now feels basic, often surges by 25%. You instantly create a mathematical deficit. Then comes the second mechanism, identity spending. When you hit a new income bracket, your brain craves tangible proof that you have actually arrived. This is why the first purchase after a big raise is rarely an index fund. It's a new car, a high-end watch, or a steeper lease in a better zip code. These visible items serve one specific purpose: closing the gap between your new self-perception and your daily reality. The extra margin from that raise vanishes because human instinct prioritizes validating this new social identity over preserving the actual cash. As your lifestyle upgrades, your social circle quietly shifts right along with it. Behavioral economists call this reference point shifting. You stop comparing your lifestyle to your old peers and start measuring yourself against your new colleagues, people who already have the corner office and the vacation home. Your internal ruler recalibrates, engineering a reality where making six figures suddenly makes you feel poor. To cope with the stress of keeping up, you fall back on emotional justification. You survive a brutal work week, so you treat yourself. The logic makes sense in the moment, but a high-stress career guarantees an endless loop of hard weeks, resulting in a limitless cycle of impulse spending. But the deepest barrier to wealth is wired directly into your biology. It's known as present bias. Look at the highlighted heat maps on these medical brain scans. They show our neural pathways process our future self exactly like a complete stranger. Because of this disconnect, saving for a stranger feels abstract. Your brain prefers the urgent dopamine hit of an immediate purchase. High earners who drain their bank accounts every month aren't failing at basic budgeting. They are losing a daily evolutionary battle against their primal wiring. Trying to outsmart millions of years of evolutionary biology using a budgeting app and sheer willpower is a losing game. The people who actually build real wealth implement a strict behavioral intervention, automating the gap. Here is how that looks in practice. As this flowchart shows, the moment a new raise takes effect, 50% of that new income is automatically diverted into an investment node before it ever touches a primary checking account. This method works because it removes the choice entirely. It strips your present self of any opportunity to negotiate with your future self. The uncomfortable truth is that an increase in salary will never correct a flawed money mindset. It simply raises the stakes of your financial mistakes. True wealth is never generated simply by the size of the paycheck. It requires building rigid psychological firewalls to protect that paycheck from human nature.